Taurus, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the first half of September 2025, or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Taurus's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back, Taurus. We're going to open with my Rider-Waite deck that has additional major arcana thrown in for fun. We have Queen of Wands on the cut and the Judgment on the other side. So Queen of Wands, fire element, fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone could have that anywhere in their chart, or they're just embodying the energy of someone who feels good in their skin, they're alive, vivacious, going after what they're passionate about. Some sort of a decision here with this Judgment card, or this is somebody coming back to life, right? So we'll see what comes out for Taurus. Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Taurus. This is beautiful. Someone is winning here. There could be public recognition as well. Okay, couldn't even shuffle before cards flew out. Two of Cups. Soulmate energy. This is two people who gel well, but then we have some weird energy behind it, right? The moon. Something about this is being kept secret or hidden. Maybe somebody is not coming forth with their feelings just yet. They're waiting for some sort of a return on investment here with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a holdup of sorts. Maybe somebody's doing some healing work here with this Four of Swords, collecting their energy, recalling their energy, reclaiming their energy after, you know, some sort of devastation. And as I pause, we have the Nine of Swords. So some anxiety. I always get regret off of this as well, because I mean, you look at the way he's holding his hands and he's just like, oh my God, why did I do that? Also though, it could just be like the weight of some life event that has somebody stressing out. You know, life can be very stressful. We have the World coming next. This is all coming to an end. This is coming to, there's a completion. We're wrapping up a cycle here. Hi, Sam. Hi. Hi. You want to come in? Hi. So something's closing out. Maybe it's the cycle of feeling like we couldn't quite see a way forward here with the moon. You know, things were being kept in the dark for one reason or another. King of Pentacles, that is your home element of earth. Hi, you want to come up? Come up? You want to come up? Yeah. Hi. Maybe he'll join us. You gonna come up? He's so cute. He has the teeny tiniest little meow. It's so adorable. All right, Taurus, please, messages for Taurus. The moon also can be our fears, right? So there might be some genuine fear here surrounding relationship. Now we're seeing the Emperor. So apparently somebody's bossing up and handling business. Okay, the Emperor is no nonsense. This is the boss. Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck would suggest union, right? These two people right there, they've just been married. Not to say that you're getting married or anything immediately, but there's a mutual connection here, right? Two people who are both fired up for each other. Or at least that's how I'd say the Emperor is hoping things will go. Maybe there's a lot of unknown variables here with that moon. Messages for Taurus, thank you. The Fool is coming under the moon. So somebody wanting a clean slate or a fresh start, or just trusting in the universe as they take a leap of faith. It's scary. It's freaking scary, especially for fixed signs, Taurus, which of course you are. I know because I am Scorpio, fixed sign energy, and I have Leo rising, which is more fixed sign energy. We like things predictable. Generally speaking, we like our routines, and yeah, we don't do well when everything gets turned upside down, but you know, that's life. Sometimes it goes like that. And anyway, yeah, it's weighing on somebody though here with this Nine of Swords being back on the bottom of the deck. It's some sort of anxiety. So 2 nines underneath this Nine of Swords is a 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior, somebody who doesn't want to quite give up the battle just yet. They're willing to fight for something here. Wow, okay, so we have the Hermit coming under the 7 of Pentacles, which is major arcana for Virgo. We're currently in Virgo season as I record this video. We have Pisces energy coming out with the Hanged Man underneath the World. Something that's been stuck for a while, okay? We have the 7 of Pentacles here, now the Hanged Man. Somebody's cutting themselves loose. They're manifesting some sort of great escape, or, you know, I'm a little dramatic because of my Leo rising. But, you know, they're manifesting some sort of breakthrough energy here. Certainly breaking free from a state of suspension, okay? So they've searched their soul. They know how they feel about a situation here. This was, you know, emotions were the first thing to hit the table today. So you see the rope hanging the Hanged Man upside down. Well, we have a very sharp sword here with this King of Swords actively manifesting, but there's definitely anxiety surrounding that. So let's start clarifying. I'm going to clarify with steampunk today. Oh, hi, Coda. Hi. All the babies are visiting us today. Hi, this is the cutest girl. You want to say hi? No, she's not going to say hi. No, she's too polite. She's not going to jump on me. All right, so clarity on this spread, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. So action-taking king. This is the element of fire and fire signs. Didn't we see the Queen of Wands with the first deck? I'm pretty sure we did. So this is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. He's not sitting in his seat. He's ready to go after what he's got his eyes on, right? Judgment. Didn't we see the Judgment earlier when I was shuffling? I think so. Major arcana for Scorpio. This is something coming back to life. Oh my gosh. I'd have to rewatch the video, but I think the Judgment came out with the Queen of Wands, and now the Judgment is coming out with the King of Wands. So decision made, and I'd say 2 people who are mutually invested. Clarity on this spread for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody's been hanging back in, I wanted to say in the shadows, okay? Just like watching, keeping an eye on a situation here with this Page of Swords, studying the situation, studying a person, wanting more information, wanting to learn more before possibly investing more, right? So I think it's this Emperor here, this boss energy who's kept a very close eye on a situation. We have the 2 of Cups opening you up, and the Emperor is directly below that. So, yeah. Let's just clarify them separately, though. 2 of Cups, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Holy cow, Taurus, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody means business. There's no doubt in their minds. They're very clear about who they love. We have Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Queen of Emotion. She's very loving. She's very compassionate. She's intuitive, if not psychic, right? So talking about more psychic energy, we have the Moon next. This is needing to trust the intuition because things aren't very clear right now with that Moon. There's something that's hidden here, I'd say, Taurus, that has the Fool directly under it. It's like somebody wants to come out of the shadows. Oh, interesting, because we saw that Page of Swords and it was somebody in the shadows. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Clarify the Moon, please, for Taurus. Oh my gosh. Taurus, the Ten of freaking Cups. Somebody wants to come out of the shadows because they are 100,000% sure on how they feel about somebody here. We saw the Queen of Cups a moment ago. Now the freaking Ten of Cups. I mean, this is emotional bliss with another human. You opened up with the Two of Cups. It was clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. This is intense. This is, somebody's very sure. Yeah, that there's no doubt in their mind about who they want to be with. It's interesting too, you see the sun behind these two people. We're clarifying the Moon when things are dark and hidden, you can't really see very clearly. And then we have this sun energy coming through. So something's become very clear. Remember, the Fool is directly under the Moon. That's a big old sun in the sky there. So something that has been held up for a while, that someone had to search their soul about, get very clear on how they personally feel about a situation. Queen of Pentacles, of course, is your home element of Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be in someone's chart anywhere. It doesn't have to be their sun sign, right? So this is wife, mother energy. She knows her worth and her value. She certainly has high standards for herself, what she'll allow into her environment and that sort of thing. The Seven of Pentacles, please. So somebody's been kind of on a pause here with the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Waiting for a return on investment, perhaps. It feels more, though, that it's just been a hard pause because somebody just really needed to search their soul. They needed to get right inside of themselves. Look, we have more spiritual energy coming through with this Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So clearly this is an angel, right? So it is about divine timing and not being able to rush the process on that because, well, you just can't. But wow, does somebody want to? Or maybe they're just finally at that point of maturation where they're ready to harvest, Seven of Pentacles that we're clarifying here. He's done everything he can possibly do to help this plant grow, but there's only so much you can do. You have to wait for the process to complete. But the Fool, twice. Somebody's very clear. They've searched their soul with that Hermit there. Hangman in the World. It's like this time of being stuck and suspended is over. Like the world is a completion. We're wrapping out an old cycle to start a new cycle. Clarify the World and the Hangman. I feel like they're together, honestly. Thank you. Wow. Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This has been weighing very, very heavy on someone. Wanting, to break free, okay? And come in with this offer. They've been held back. They've been very reserved into themselves with this Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But like I said earlier, they're about to take that very sharp sword and cut the rope, right? They don't need any more time alone. They know what they need to do, and that is to communicate something, apparently. Clarify the Hermit for Taurus. I almost said Virgo because it's a card of Virgo, but this is for Taurus. Clarify the Hermit, please. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. King of Swords. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. This person is 100,000% sure. Yeah. The Emperor, the boss, is clarifying the Hermit. Taurus. This person means business. So whether that's your energy and you're breaking out of something and coming in with an offer, I'd say like all guns a-blazing, ready to cut down anything that gets in your way. Or Taurus, somebody is feeling this way about you and they are coming in strong. The Emperor twice, the King of Swords twice, okay? With the Magician, they're actively manifesting coming in with an offer. Clarify the King of Swords with the Magician. Three of Wands. So looking to the future, seeing their ships arrive here. Yeah, Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So it could be a reconciliation, or it's just a firm decision has been made and now we're excited. We see our ships arriving. We're looking to the future with enthusiasm again. Wow. Clarifying the Magician and the King of Swords. Underneath the Judgment is the Magician. So yes, this person is absolutely, it's like a horn is blaring in the nonstop. It's like, wah, like nonstop. Like they have to take action, because if they don't, it's like, it's never gonna stop. It's just never gonna stop. It's just gonna be this weight on their shoulders forever and ever and ever of the what ifs. The Fool is here twice. The Emperor is here twice. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Like this person is no longer confused. If at one point they were confused, they're not anymore, okay? Taurus, wow. Let's get you some Burning Heart Love Oracle. This is for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Taurus, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Super helpful to get me into the algorithm of YouTube. I know that we have a soul connection. Okay, now hold on a second, because yeah. I know that we have a soul connection. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it's pretty clear, right? It's pretty clear. You deserve better than them. So, Taurus, perhaps you're in a connection and this person's like, no, I could treat you so much better, like, than them. So, just saying. It's how somebody feels. I'm just here to read the energy. Hidden Truth Oracle, please, for Taurus. If you would like a private reading with me, Taurus, the information on how to contact me is in the description box below. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, that's what clearly this Emperor that is here twice, that came out to clarify the Hermit. Yeah, that's a healing. Somebody needed to do some healing work and get right within themselves. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. Get some Moonology for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. We're coming into eclipse season in September, so there's gonna be 2 eclipses, I believe, in September. So yeah, lots of change. Things come in and go out very quickly during eclipse season. Things might eclipse out of our lives or into our lives suddenly. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. We also have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And maybe that's, you know, brings me over here to this card of Pisces of the Hanged Man. Maybe that's why somebody was in a state of suspension, because they were too focused perhaps in one of those two directions, right? Not enough practicality or not enough spirituality. Like, you gotta, right, have both. So let's get you a blessing, Taurus, before we close out. Thank you, Spirit. A blessing of the air. So that just reminds me of my daily deep breathing meditation every single morning after my coffee. And before I get into the bulk of my day, I take at least 10 minutes to breathe as deeply as possible. It clears the channel, right? Helps you to think clearly and not be completely consumed with anxiety. Life can be quite overwhelming at times, right? A blessing on your wisdom. That would be that Hermit card that was here. We also have a blessing on your sleep. So yes, okay, listen. So if you are, you know, suffering with anxiety, just try it. Just try it. What do you have to lose? Oxygen? You know, I mean, like, just flood your body with deep breaths. It's really very helpful to rebalance everything. But in any case, Taurus, you have somebody who's about to bust through the doors with some sort of offer here. That's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.